I'm going to take you on a journey with me. Just for a moment. Imagine you're given a blank check. You have this opportunity to do this exclusive, unique trip like none that you've done before. Except there's a caveat. Before you actually go there, you have to make an offering. Now let's imagine that you're going to a rainforest, that you're going to experience waking up on the top of a mother tree as if you've just slept between heaven and earth. Imagine that you get to meet a woman shaman, wise with untold knowledge. Imagine tasting a fruit that is unlike anything that you've ever tasted, no matter where you've traveled around the world. I've had the honor of having such opportunities, and every single time I go to the rainforests, I know that the amount I owe back to the forest, that the amount I owe back to the indigenous and local communities that live in the forest, the amount I owe back to my planet gets bigger and bigger. And yet there is another reality. Let me take you to how I see the current forest economy and why I'm talking about this in front of all of you here today in London. Indigenous peoples living in the forest with vast knowledge gathered over hundreds and thousands of years look after their forest home. The trees and the forests do so much for us as humanity. They sustain us. The less than 3% of the surface area of our planet is disproportionately important to the balance and well-being of all of us. And here's the other incredible thing. Trees make their own rain. This is the natural innovation of our planet evolving over millions of years. And that rain enables industry and agriculture and development. And that industry, that economy creates income and revenue streams for entire segments of our economy. But then what happens? This is where the money made from the stewardship of indigenous rainforest communities and the forests themselves, what they're doing for us, gets forgotten, and that money gets siphoned off. And it does not come back. Whereas in a truly regenerative economy, not all of it, but some part of it would actually come back. How do we ensure the protection of the very source of where these goods and materials come from? How do we connect the dots? When the best guardians, the indigenous and local communities, are treated as commodities and not true partners, when the forest is not considered to have a voice or a stake, when they can't access even a slice of the existing capital, we know the system's broken. So a truly regenerative economy for the forest, for me, is rooted in a collaboration of equals. No matter what sector you're in, what industry you're in, or what part of the spectrum in terms of travel and tourism you're in, and whatever sustainability looks like, how do we create the collaboration of equals that takes forests and indigenous and local people and local economy into the equation? I'm Niyanta Spelman, founder and CEO of Rainforest Partnership, and we work on protecting tropical rainforests, working directly with indigenous and local communities as economic participants and guardians, while we also connect people with nature. And I hope I get to meet you in person, and I hope we get to partner. And I want to thank Nikki and Leo for bringing all of you together and giving me the opportunity to come before you to speak on behalf of our planet.